What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? MonkeyFlop here, and today I wanted to talk about should you buy a PlayStation Vita in 2019? Wow, that's a big topic. Let's go ahead and jump right into it now. If you guys love PlayStation 4 and you love playing PlayStation 4, you can actually do remote play on this bad boy, and it's really good. For certain games that have remote play accessibility, it's honestly something that you should probably consider, to say the least. Now, there is a good extensive library of PlayStation Vita games that are available on the PlayStation Network store and physical copies as well. I'm going to show you guys some of my games that I have downloaded on my Vita. And if you guys are trophy hunters, this is probably a good system to get to, because a lot of the games that you buy on PlayStation 4 are also available as cross-buy for the PlayStation Vita as well, and you can get like double the trophies on certain games. You'll probably recognize some of the easy platinums that I've covered in the past, and I have double of some of these games as well. So the biggest question here today is, should you buy a PlayStation Vita in 2019, considering the fact that it is 2019 and Sony has stopped selling this console? The good news is that Sony's still providing support on the PlayStation Vita, and they're still giving updates. Recently, they did a new system software update to help with the system software stability, and also to avoid hackers from hacking in and like messing up PlayStation trophies and different things like that. So like, the biggest question is, should you buy a PlayStation Vita in 2019? And the answer is maybe. If you guys are PlayStation enthusiasts and really like to play PlayStation games, the PlayStation Vita has a really good extensive library of not only first-party but third-party games as well. You have the likes of Uncharted and Batman and Gravity Rush. Some of the most iconic games came to the PlayStation Vita, and initially Sony did actually spend a lot of time and effort into not only creating this system, but also promoting it as well and supporting it. Now, over the years, they've lost interest, and honestly, that's just because, you know, they really didn't support the system, to be completely honest with you guys. The PlayStation Vita actual memory card is really expensive. I spent 2 years ago, I bought this 64 gigabyte PlayStation Vita memory card, and it was $80. This is a PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Vita exclusive memory card that you have to buy in order to be able to save your games and things like that. So one of the biggest issues that a lot of gamers had was, I'm going to pay $200 for this system, and then I have to pay another, what, $100 for the memory card, $50 for the memory card? Get out of here. So that was a big issue with PlayStation, you know, PlayStation consumers, was the price. Honestly, the price of it. And a lot of people lost interest, and when Sony went down in price with the memory cards, you know, people had already kind of lost interest, and then Sony just stopped supporting like first party games. And you know, honestly, to be honest with you guys, like I said, if you're a PlayStation trophy hunter, a PlayStation enthusiast, or even if you want a really good remote play device for your PlayStation 4, this is a really good option here, because honestly, there's some games to this day that are available for remote play, which is pretty cool. So, you know, this is a good option. This is honestly a good option. Now, for those of you guys that may be collectors of video games, get yourself hands on one of these now. I'm stumbling over my words, but like, get yourself one of these now, because these are going to be worth a lot of money later on down the future. Look at the Nintendo Wii U. The Nintendo Wii U, of all things, like the most hideous thing. I think I have one somewhere around here. I did. Oh yeah, I actually do. The Nintendo Wii U. Look at this thing. It's like, wow. My kids use it now, but like, this is the Nintendo Wii U is worth a lot of money right now, because, you know, it's extinct. It's not being sold anymore. So eventually this is going to be pretty much extinct. It's not sold anymore. You could still find new or used on the websites, but eventually this thing is going to kind of go away. But the good thing about it is they still have physical copies of the game. So, you know, some of the favorite and greatest PlayStation Vita games are still available on the system. So, honestly, if I had to recommend buying a PlayStation Vita in 2019, it would be to those that are like really hardcore into gaming. Maybe a trophy hunter. This, if you're a trophy hunter, this is a must buy. If you guys like doing, you know, if you guys like playing PlayStation 4 games remote play, then the PlayStation Vita is a really good option as well. But honestly, in 2019, there's a lot of you know, different things that compete with our time. And you know, if you guys are not like really hardcore into like PlayStation games, PlayStation exclusives, and you know, as a PlayStation fan, and I've promoted this thing so many times, never been sponsored or anything, I just love the system, I love the console. You know, it's kind of hard for me to say, like, you know, oh, everybody must buy a PlayStation Vita in 2019, because the fact of the matter is, like, you know, if you're a hardcore gamer, you're probably going to want to get this. If you're really into PlayStation, you're probably going to want to get this. If you wanted to play like the Uncharted on here, it's worth getting the PlayStation Vita. Some of the first party games that are available on the PlayStation Vita, it's worth it. If you've had PlayStation Plus for a long time and you've added games to your library, hopefully you have added all of the games to your library, then you probably have an extensive library of games waiting for you on the PlayStation Vita, and that's another reason to get the PlayStation Vita. But ladies and gentlemen, I'd love to know your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. 1, do you have a PlayStation Vita? 2, if you don't have a PlayStation Vita, would you ever consider purchasing one? Like I said, the Nintendo Wii U is something that I never considered would be worth anything. And right now, the system's going for about $300 online, which kind of blows my mind. So, you know, considering the fact that it is what it is, and it wasn't like the favorite, like the Nintendo Wii U did go off to a good start, but I feel like a lot more people liked the PlayStation Vita and accepted the PlayStation Vita, even though, you know, a lot more people purchased the Nintendo Wii U. It's pretty interesting to see how everything kind of plays out. But ladies and gentlemen, that's actually going to do it for me and this video here today. 1, are you guys going to be buying it? 2, do you guys have it already? I'm mixing things up already. I've already asked that question. But ladies and gentlemen, that's actually going to do it for me and this video here today. Make sure to hit a like. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe button, bell notification, and I will see you guys in the next news update. You guys are freaking awesome.